Good day. My name's Craig Uren. I'm the Senior Vice President for Isuzu Motors South Africa, responsible for revenue generation for both pickups and in particular heavy commercial vehicles, or trucks as we call them. Isuzu Motors globally has been a leader in more than 50 territories, market leader. In South Africa, we've only just celebrating 60 years of trucks in South Africa, and of that 11 years has been as a market leader. So as we take the path travelled, it's really about building on the consistency over that time, the value and the brand that we've created that's taken us to market leadership, and we'll talk a little bit further around what some of the uniquenesses are in the innovation with our products. So sustainable trucking is quite entrenched in what is the need of society. Society 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 20 years ahead of us is going to adapt and change quite dramatically. So our whole philosophy as Isuzu globally is we need to find the right technologies for the right customer in the right markets globally, but more specific regionally. So at this point in time, Isuzu's developed up to 7 different technologies that we can use towards the net zero aim all of us have in the future, whether it's 2040 or 2050. So utilizing and getting to understand the customers, our local customers, and in the broader part of Africa, will determine which technology or technologies we go with. I don't believe there's any one particular technology is going to suit all customers. So we've got to build a model around our model offering that is suitable for either very short haul, medium or long haul, and whether that's fuel cells, hybrids, EVs, alternative fuels, green fuels. That will determine over time as we travel down the path with the customers and their needs. The most important thing to know as a truck operator that we appreciate and respect, the management of costs and the ability to make money out of their operations. So we often use the terminology, trucks make you money, and let's call the cars cost you money. Very different mindset and philosophy. And every time there's a fuel price change, an interest rate change, macroeconomic change, truck operators start cringing because it's their cost base that's quite vitally or materially changed. We respect all that, and our package of vehicles has to look at a vehicle as a capital good over a period of time. You can't just be in today, cheap today, and pass on huge increases in the future. So price is very important up front, but at the same time, price is only 5% of the total cost of the life of a vehicle that it operates, between fuel consumption, maintenance, drivers, etc. You've got to look at the balance, and we drive our offering and our value as a brand in its entirety, and that's what we focus on. The dealer network is naturally a critical interface between us producing the vehicles and making them available through the dealer network to the customer. Again, it comes back to the inherent philosophy of Isuzu. It all starts with after sales. The dealers invest in the facilities, the geographic locations. We support them with the parts, continuous parts support at a high level, and the training of their technicians. So they're a vital cog in the system, and it's all about making sure we stay focused on the basics. What is the need of a truck operator? He needs to keep his vehicle running all of the time, as much of the time, and uptime is far more important in this whole philosophy of the relationship with our dealers, and what we strive to teach them and support them with from our side is to make sure, again, I've mentioned, trucks is a very rational business. Things need to happen, they need to happen now. and today, not tomorrow. And that's an inherent driver of our societal brand we offer. I guess the trucking environment intimidates a lot of people, newcomers to the industry or business in the beginning of their careers. We've got to make this environment such that we create confidence in people, understanding, and a passion. You often hear the saying, you've got diesel in your veins if you become a real trucker. It's just really understanding the fundamentals. So it's a journey we like to take people through, irrespective of how old they are. The younger the better, because you gain experience over time. It's a business that deals with an enormous amount of variables, and we walk a journey with a lot of customers. A lot of customers I deal with today, we all learned together over the last couple of decades, and we make each other better in understanding it. It's part of the education. So I would sum it up to say, educating someone in the environment, appreciating what the environment needs, and you gain a passion for that over time, and you as an individual can add tremendous value.